Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Wartales. I'm your host, Colors Fade. It's episode 26, and we are in the county of Arthes, and we're in the blacksmith. I said that I was going to sell a bunch of stuff, and I did. We have done that. I sold pretty much everything that was a trinket of some kind, and weapons, and armor, and now we're going to craft one thing here. We don't have enough ghost leather to craft light armor for Alana or Kira, but we do have enough to create a ghost mace, which we need for one character, so we're going to forge that. Off we go, playing the minigame. Yay, +1 ghost mace, so it's a strength 11. It's the pound skill. We'll leave that there. We go up to the person who needed this is Pete, because he's still using a level 2 strength 6 hammer. So I'd much rather have them. This is strength 11. It's got the annihilation skill. So there we go. That's nice for him. And now we can sell this one.
There were two of us working here until Count Lahart enlisted my cousin in his army.
Sold all this stuff, so gems and things like that. Alright, now we have to go to this place, the market, because we have to buy some stuff. Yeah, so right there, let's buy all of her stuff. How much salt do we have? Yeah, we definitely want that.
I barely have anything left to sell.
Let alone eat. Buy all of that. Buy all of that. Buy all the beans. What about him?
My meat is quite pungent, I admit, but I can assure you it's
Bear. Oh God.
perfectly edible.
Bear is so bad. Pork. Oh. We should buy all his salt. Yeah. I don't know if we need that milk, if we have a recipe for it or not. What's this person got?
Oh, don't believe a word she said.
Grease.
She probably came across a band of deserters. They've been running rampant in these parts since the beginning of the
More
war.
wheat. What's she?
May the all-seeing eye strike me down if I lie. I saw him, I swear. 3 days ago, I was collecting firewood with my husband when the hunter's ghost attacked us. We managed to flee to the mountains, but it was a very close call.
Well, that sounds very interesting. Okay, so that's everybody here. All right, my friends. In that case, let's depart. Now, where do we need to go? We have this bit of business up here. Vanquish this game and the other thing there. Location defended. Don't care about that. We have the Legion is concerned for the fate of Arthes. Deal with deserters. Commander Host needs to infiltrate enemy territory. And there's a bandit slayer here. And deal with more deserters. And then there's those guys up there. This is on the other side. This is up in the other county. Okay. Yeah, we got that way up there. So, these guys here, how do you suppose we get to them? That looks like a not easy place to get to. It looks like we might have to go up through here some way. Interesting. Well, let's head on over in this direction. Let's see. Because we need to go south. We need to go ahead this way. Rumor has it that some merchants took it upon themselves to rebuild the rickety bridge. Oh. Good for them. Alright. What do we have? Let's go. The rickety bridge got rebuilt. Yay. So now we're looking. Oh, we got this castle up here. Okay, what do we need to do up here? Count Lahart. Count Lahart's castle. It's always interesting how they have a forge there. Do you got anything worth looking at?
After class fled,
Cheap
Count
materials.
Henchman needed a new blacksmith to replace him.
Okay, we'll take that. So, Count Lahart's castle. Captain Hostus and Sergeant Odrin.
Count Lahart is willing to pay handsomely whoever recruits able-bodied men. Renegades from both Venalis' army and ours have gone into hiding in the region. They're capable soldiers, but they've lost the will to fight.
You have prevented the poisoning of Lord Venalis' last well. You've helped Abbot Theosine feed Venalis' soldiers. We're kind of on the side of Venalis then, aren't we? The war opposing Count Lahart and his former subject Venalis is laying waste to the entire region. Okay.
If you can convince at least 2 of these groups to join our cause, the others will follow, and the bounty will be yours.
Okay, no. Yeah, so Count Lahart, we're not really on your side. We're not really on your side there, are we? So we gotta deal with the deserters. Which is where? Yeah, in this direction. Okay, so am I right about this? Yeah. So there's 3 Skull Bandit Lair. Who are these guys? Who are they? Who are these fools?
Run, heretics! Fear the divine wrath of the all-seeing eye and Saint Jeru! These lands must be cleansed of ungodly souls. Blood will wash away their sin. Death to the heretic trackers. Let the light sweep away their pagan idols and bestial gods.
I don't think you're anybody that I want to deal with right now. I don't think you're important. To the larger picture here, which is what I'm looking at these deserters here. This is what I want to do. Okay, let's rest here then. What can we make? What can we craft? I need more of this so I can make some stuff. And what about this? The master chef. I can make grilled pork. I can make pork stew. Ooh. I like the sounds of that. Pork stew. And then what do I have here? I need eel soup, apple pancake. No, that's a little complicated. Pork stew porridge and wine. Pork stew porridge. I need some honey. Oh. Mutton stew. We haven't had mutton in a while. And an apple pancake. We just need honey. Okay. And then we can make some bread. Well, we're going to need to eat, boys. So let's make a lot of bread. Doink. All right. That's done. What are you working on there, sister? Current research will end in 3 rests. Okay. In that case, lots of bread and cabbage. It's boring, but it's cabbage. All right. Rest, my friends. Ooh. A little bit of a blizzard there. Let's just get this ready for next time. So they're up here somewhere. Is that them? Looks like it. Clicky, clicky, clicky.
Traitors in your eyes, but what would you do if you were in our shoes? They're ordering us to fight a man chosen by Jeru.
Okay. Convince them to roll in Venalis' army requires 20 influence, which we have a lot of. Okay.
They will be willing to recruit us. Say no more. We're in.
There you go, boys. That was easy. Okay, so now it's saying go up here and do what Lord Venalis' castle. Report. Alright, report to receive my reward. Well, in that case. Where is this? This is the Legion is concerned for the fate of Arthes. Report over there. Does this... This looks like it might lead that way. Oh, grab that. Good job. Who was that? Who was that? Who was these guys? Who are they? I was trying to figure out if they were bandits or not. Are they bandits? Are they part of the skull? Are they part of the skull is all I need to see. Do they have a skull? Dang it. I don't want to fight them if I don't have to. Who are they? Doesn't really say, does it? Dang it. Okay, well. May's farm. May. Oh, we can do some fishing. Do we have anybody to do fishing with? Must be an angler. We don't have any. Oh, yeah, we do. Good. Pete, you're the angler, buddy. The fishing minigame that can stump anyone. It's been really interesting to see the comments on my little fishing minigame tutorial, and people who are like, I looked at 3 other tutorials and nobody told me you had to hold down the button to drag it to the right. It's like, I know, that's why I made the tutorial. I could not believe how many tutorials out there were bad. Oh, we need to make some more of those. Well, let's do this. That's a tinkerer's thing. Tink. Make some fish hooks. Will you? So let's make like 7. Okay, I could have made sturdy fish hooks too. What are those? You iron ore and bait. Let's save the iron ore though. Let's not make too many of those. Okay, let's do this again. The interesting thing about tutorials and information and making sure that people have exactly what they need to be successful. Bad tutorials are not limited to gaming. I'm seeing this more and more out in the real world and in my professional life and in other places. I'm seeing really bad tutorials where people are not giving everybody all the information that they need and doing things like assuming. They're either lazy, they're not figuring it out, or they're assuming that people know something that they couldn't possibly know. It's like, what the hell? Okay, so what's going on over there? Can we choose to fight with Verness? Well, let's go do what we're going to do here first. I thought they mentioned this unstable bridge. They thought they said somebody built this back. Oh, did they? Oh, what do we have here? Merchant.
They destroyed a bridge. By St. Elior. Those so-called lords don't respect anything.
Well, that was a church guy, yeah.
Rebuilding this bridge is crucial to merchant caravans. If there is only one road we can travel, bandits will know where to ambush us.
True story.
We can afford to hire workers, but we're short on materials. Would you be willing to trade us what we need?
Wow. Reward promised. Forge pinchers. 20 sandstone. Okay.
Perfect. Please accept this small accessory in exchange for your stones. Not only is it useful, but it will also fetch a good price if you sell it. Come back in a couple of days, and this bridge will be as unstable as it was before.
Forge pinchers. What are those worth? They're a backpack accessory. Make it possible to handle burning metal without losing one's fingers. Has a chance to receive part of the resources used at the forge. I'm very much liking that. Who is my blacksmith, Brianna? All right, darling. It's a backpack accessory. Oh my gosh, I'm happy I did that. It has a chance to retrieve something. That's cool. Well, I guess we'll fish over here. Choose an angler. Choose your angler. It's also interesting talking to a friend of mine about a week ago, chatting over Facebook Messenger or something like that. And was talking about how when it came to training, I was mentioning that I'd really love to get out of software development and do something else. In particular, I would really like to do something where I could stand up in a room full of people and teach or train or something like that. And he said, yeah, I haven't had a trainer in years. Everything is done by online and video now. And I'm like, oh, well, I would like that even more. Have me make training videos. I'll do that. All right, poachers, marauders. Let's fight these guys. So these are one of the 3 that we need because they got the skull over their head. They're one of the 3 that we need to make that bandit camp easier to slay. So who do we have over here? Okay, so this is a marauder, and this a poacher. And the poachers are what? They're just regular strike. Okay, so they're not the end all be all here of pain. And there's 7 of them. That's not bad. And there's a poacher there. Okay, so Manus, can you get... You can. Okay, you can get over there. In that case, Xenia, Ben, I need somebody over here who's yeah, I got both of you guys over here, which is no good. So, give me Jaduruk. Like this. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, now... I need someone who can get to him fast, not you, Gideon. I need... There's a marauder there, marauder there. What do I got? I got Brianna over here. Okay, so Pete can go here. Olgierd can go there. Gideon's there. Alana's going to be here. Well, what else do we over here? This is overkill for you guys over here. Bring Xenia over here. Okay. That way I can get some slice and dice in there. Alright, I need you, Gideon, to get over on this person. You can't because you're in the mud. Okay. Then before we do anything, let's move you. Xenia, Harim, Brienne, you're moving over there. You're moving there. You're moving there. Okay. Now, can you move? All the way over there. Good. Excellent. Oh, and I should have gone defense first. Okay. I should have used that point up first so I had room. But that's okay. Forgot here. We're on the start of a brand new day. Let's go like this. Okay, you can swing. I'm not really worried about anybody poking you, but this guy, this hoodlum, might come over there and do it, so we're going to spend the point. Punch! Oh, and it is a full riposte. And we're galvanized. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. So, Jadruk. Smack this guy. No, oh god. Just totally took that person out. Okay, well, you can go right over there then. Olgierd. Why don't you go down here and take this person? He's going to come over here, and that's fine. We'll deal with him when it happens. That gives you that. You can go into protection mode. Play defense a little bit. This person's going to try to punch and get riposte. Oh, it's another devastating stab. That's just brilliant. God, I love this game. Okay. Pete, why don't you move right here? See if we can make this work. Oh, that's a full crunch, isn't it? I think you can just straight up kill this guy. Spend a point and knock him down. Sure, you know what? I'm going to let them flee this time. They can go. They're destroyed. We're going to loot everything here. Do we need to repair anything? Oh, we got plenty of repair tools, so let's just do it. Okay, so first team is gone. Now, that's the bridge. We're headed over in this direction. Yes. What is this thing up here? Love how it's got a little bit of the old Braveheart sound to the soundtrack. This game is just so well done. Good God. I mean, I know I gush over it, but I really had no idea this game was going to be this good or this much fun. And every time I sit down and I think about playing it, and I think, yeah, it's kind of a simple game. I mean, really, it's just the turn-based combat and the overland map travel, and the game loop isn't terribly complicated, and it's not like there's 1,000 things going on. And guess what? It's still just fun as heck, man. I have fun every single time. Hold on, let's see. Can we cook any of that fish in anything? Nope. Okay, I'm just gonna eat the fish then. So yes, we'll pay our group. Oh, we haven't fed them. Yes, we need to feed them. But we caught all this fish, sardines, some bread. What do we got? A couple more cabbages. Great. Yeah, this just hits all the spots for me. Like all the things I want. What is this up here? Knowledge. Oh, nice. Get more of that. Set that up for next time. I'm finally starting to get the hang of being an angler. If I ever leave this group, I know how to make a living. Remind the group just how exceptional you are. We're already going to be maxed out for that. So show off, we'll get that. Or plus renew relationship with close companions. And he gets 3 of them. Okay, do that. Sure. Pete and Manus and Jadruk's relationship improved. Okay. Alright, where are we going? This is report. Okay, report to get your reward. Wait a minute, I'm still looking at something here. It's the second right up here. Second right. Come on, guys. Don't let a little stone there throw you. Lord Vernalis' castle. Oh, and he's got an apothecary's office there. Well, I'm here to collect my reward.
By Saint Elior's grace, you have succeeded. We never doubted you. Here is your reward.
You never doubted me. The fate of Arthes. We're now 3/4 of the way through. Great. What's going on in the apothecary's office? What do you have for me?
It is a privilege to prepare remedies for Lord Vernalis. I feel closer to the all-seeing eye than ever.
Really? Do you know? What about this? What can I craft? She's experienced. What can I make? Oh, yeah, we can still make bomblets, can't we? And we should. Everybody should have bomblets. So what is a hand bomblet? Explosive powder. What's this? A bomblet contains spices that make your eyes and nose burn. That doesn't tell me what it actually does, though. All units in the area are knocked back by 2 meters. Oh, forced recoil. Invigorating oil. What's this do? Every time a skill deals damage, it has a 30% chance to increase dexterity for 2 rounds. Wow, really? Defensive oil. Every time a skill deals damage, has 30% to reduce the damage taken for 2 rounds. Okay, and fortifying oil. Every time a skill deals damage, has the 30% chance to increase strength for 2 rounds. Well, that's kind of cool. And then, of course, medicine. I don't care so much about that, but... Wow, okay. Applies bleeding. Those are the ones I like. I'm going to prepare 3 more of those things. Plus it helps her. Oh, prepares a bunch of them. The defensive oil, I'd like to have a couple of those. I gotta see if I can remember how to use them. Remember to use them. That's quite often the thing with secondary stuff in games like potions and things like that, is I just simply forget a lot of the time. Compendium. Okay, so we have some knowledge there. Paths. What have we learned? How close are we? We're a long ways away on this one. Long way away from learning anything else about that. What about this? Trade craftsman. Still a ways away from learning anything new on that one. Crime and chaos. Nothing going on there. And here, alchemist. We're getting close. Ooh. Oh, yay. Next level unlocked. Yay. So now we can learn mysteries and wisdom at 6. Just a scratch. Companions are less prone to be injured in battle. Okay, tracker's language. Cost of items from the Trackers Guild reduced by 10%. That's kind of nice. Animals have reduced aggression range and give up chase faster. I don't care so much about that. But I would like to have... Let's do companions are less prone to be injured. That'd be kind of nice. Okay, what's left to do here for the story time? The Legion is concerned for the fate of Arthes. Yes, and this is Count Lahart's castle. Well, let's go in this direction then. What's going on there? Boars. Boars, I say. Alright, so up here, somewhere in this direction. Got some wood. Ding, ding, ding. We haven't been over here very much, it's all. Fog of wariness. There's mushrooms. Some more wood. Mushrooms. Mushroom, mushroom, mushroom. Legion camp. Okay. Let's do this. Doink. What do they got for us? Anybody? Soldier Danissa.
Apart from the Legion's steeds, all Artesian horses have been requisitioned for Lords Lahart and Vernalis. These animals could make invaluable companions, but to be honest, they are too old to be of any use on the battlefield. And they're yours if you want to buy them. Otherwise, I'm sure they will make a very tasty soup.
A soup? What about Colonel Roveres?
The church has asked the general to let the war decide the land's fate, but the conflict is dragging on. Because of this so-called chosen one, the situation has become extremely volatile, and Lahart is a drunkard who will never be able to defeat him. If the situation deteriorates any further, we will have to step in.
Sergeant.
What have you done? Oh, well, never mind. At least the problem is solved. But don't expect a reward.
And Corporal.
I'm
Just going down the ladder.
Orders for the first time. It's an honor. Everyone in the Legion knows his name.
Okay. So I got horses, ponies. I got the ponies. But nothing else, and none of these people have anything for me. Okay. So all we did was do that. Okay. So really, we have to go to Lahart's castle. Commander Hostess needs to infiltrate the enemy territory. Or what else can we do here? To spin things over into our way. There's Vanquish the Flavin game. Okay, remember we saw earlier some people battling. I think maybe if we go engage in those fights, maybe we can tilt the battle one way or the other. What's over here? Let's clear this fog of war a little bit, shall we? The Reed Farm. We know there's a rat's nest around somewhere too, because we had that mission and we didn't pick it up. This looks like it's the end of the world. Oh, there we go. Bandits. That's what we're looking for. Let's go get the bandits. Come on, you punks. Hoodlums. Hoodlums. You will die. You will perish. Fragility. Nice. Yeah, our guys are making that happen. So there's only 9 of them. There's 4 right there. There's a bunch of guys over here. And yeah, I don't want to get caught. I don't want a crossfire situation here. Let's do this. Alright, now, what do we have? Howdim, Brilliant, Gideon, where is there? Got 4 guys over here, 5 guys over here. There's 2 archers, 3 poachers over here, and they have that regular skill. Okay, so in that case, nobody's going to get over here to use this thing, I don't think. Certainly not today. Manus, what's your strength? 25. Who's got the biggest strength? Pete's got 20. Jadruk has got 27. What about it's Gideon? Xenia's got 28. So she could. God, you're still not going to throw anything over there, though. Ogid, 28 as well. It's not going to happen. Not going to happen, I don't think. So we got to get everybody set up here. What we want to do is have a couple of heavies come in here and take this place down. And maybe even Brianna here. Go in here and swing a sword. And if she can hit 3 people, she can hit 2, I think. Maybe 3. She could do some real damage here. So Jadruk, Arim. Switch like that. Kira, you can probably shoot at these guys. Olgir's there to block you. Alana's here. Brienne, yeah, you're gonna run over there. Which one of you has the longest pull? Which one of you has the movement of 14? Your movement is 14, and yours, Xenia, is what? Your movement is 12. Okay, that's kind of perfect. Okay. Manus, yeah, get up there. Switch places. There we go. Okay. And who's this? Gideon. Gideon, you're kind of in the wrong place. Do this. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, Brienne, can you get over there? You can. You can get quite a ways over there. Go. All right, how many people can you hit? 2 of them? All right, you're going to use 2 points right off the bat here. Oh, that's chunky. And they're dead. Oh, that was brilliant. Oh, God, and she got 2 points back. Jeez. You can stab her, but you're going to suffer for that. Okay. Jadruk, it's your turn, my man. Let's do you like this. Don't do me like that. Actually, you're going to earn a point from engaging, so do this first. Yep, and then you can do this. And maybe even kill him. No, but you're going to hurt him. That's good. Let's spend a point, because this guy's going to probably try to hurt you. Now we can start worrying about these losers. So let's do this. I'm going to put him right here. I'm going to try to get people attracted to him here. Earn a point. Going to go on the protection side of things here. Oh, and that was who we were going after, and he's going to riposte. Yes. Okay, Kira. I want you over here, sister. Yeah, let's do this. Doink. She earns a point for standing next to her ally. Gideon. Let's see, where's... Oh, kid. Here's what I wanted, is Harim. Harim. Move right over here. You're just going to earn a point, buddy. Yeah, I don't even need you to do this. Let's just leave you right here and earn a point. Pete, why don't you do this? You know, he's got what? He's got like a big arc. Knockback hits, obliteration, knockback, critical. It's not a prepared thing. So. It's not a prepared skill. To do that, he's going to try to move. She's going to be like, that ain't happening. Oh. He's going to retaliate. I probably should have done his thing then. That's all right. Let this guy move first before we do anything. Let's do this. Stabby, stabby. Oh, you can finish him off there. It's nice. It earns you a point. Galvanizes everybody. Then you can come down here. You could spend 2 points to kill that person too, and then you'd earn a point. Sure. It's just, oh, so wicked. Okay. Oh, and then you can still you can get even closer down here, can't you? Okay. God, you have good movement. And you earn another point. Oh. Oh, that is full devastation. All right, let's go. Dratus. Let's have you do this. It's the old slicey neck slice. Oh, I could kill this guy, couldn't I? I could tactical order, or I could just spend a point and do it. Okay. Why not? Yeah, let him go. Run, ye cowards. There's only one of you left. 2 of you left anyways. Loot all. Repair continues. So that's the second group of bandits that are down. Second group of bandits. Okay, what's... I don't think there's much over here. Come on, you're getting caught up on rocks again. Yeah, this is the backside of the kingdom. Going to have to camp, sir. We're just too damn tired. All of us. Okay. Well then, let's do this. And a whole bunch of cabbage. It's a lot of cabbage tonight, guys. Lots of cabbage. What else do we have? Cabbage and cherries. Oh, and we got a mace. It's a level 6 mace, strength plus 6 has the Wrath of Urkshet. Deals 50 to 60% of strength damage to the target if the unit has more strength damage than the target. The damage dealt is doubled and a critical hit is guaranteed. Oh, mommy. Okay, well, let's take a look at who we want to give that to. It's going to be Jadruk or Pete. He's 27 and he's 20, so it's going to be Jadruk. Oh my gosh, that thing. Wow. So what's this right now? This one has strength 11. This has strength 11 and it's got the Wrath. Oh my gosh. Yes, please do that. That's awesome. Sister, what else you got? You got this thing? Do that. Oh gosh. That's fantastic. Oh, and all the rest of you guys. Alana, what do you got? You got one in there? I want to make sure they all got their bombs. Okay, they all got bombs. Well, that makes me happy. Come on, guys. Don't get caught up on the rocks. That is fantastic. So what is over here? In the dark, the Arthes tomb. Yeah. Location defended. So what do we have to do here? Like, this is the last thing. Count the Hot's castle. I got an idea. I think what's going to happen is we may have a chance on that mission for one of Count Lahart's guys to possibly betray him then maybe somehow, because it would make sense that you'd be able to help one guy the whole time. This is the other thing. This has got a skull in it, and I assume that since it has a skull, this has to deal with the bandit lair. So we're going to take this out. Nice. There's a lot of guys here. Well. Ted, Bill, Homer, and Bart. All right, what are we looking at here? Oath of Cowards. Damage dealt to targets engaged in combat increases by 30%. The units engaged become priority targets. Oh, really? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 free slots over here, which means that everybody's going to fight like this. Okay. Now, let's take a close look at what we have here. We got a poacher. And then down on this side, we got that guy, and we got a poacher over there. Okay. So, Jedruk, switch there. You're going to run up there on that poacher. I need someone who can get on this guy. So, Pete, you're going to smack him. Going to get some big chances here for people to do certain things. Let's see. Gideon, need you over here, and I really don't need you right there. Alana, Xenia, Harim, you're gonna help over here. Kira and Dradus, okay. Because you're kind of tough, is why I want you over there. Olgierd, there we go. Olgierd's gonna be right there. That means these two guys over here to fight. Alana, I don't want you on a front line kind of situation. Manus, do this. There we go. Okay. Switch you two. Xenia and Brenner are too close together. Never mind. I don't want you like that. Okay, let's get started. Oh, hold on. There's two guys here. Oh, son of a gun. Two guys. And I can't get them. They're too far apart for the reach. Okay, then we got to do it this way. Spin a point. There we go. You're engaged. Spend a free point. Really smacking him down. Alright, you're done. Who's going to go now? He's going to run over there on you. That's good. That's good. Okay. Oh, and he ran away. Okay, he decided to throw at her. I was hoping he would stay over there, but that's not going to happen. In that case, Gideon. Moff Gideon, run over here. Earn a point. Spend it being a little more defensive. Now what do we get? This guy's going to run right up here. Oh, wow. And that's as far as he could get. Okay. Okay. In that case, Manus, can you get one of you guys? Jadjuk. Oh, God. This is going to be great. Yeah, it'll be greater than his strength, won't it? Because it's 10. It'll be a critical hit. Oh, please. Oh, please, mommy. Oh, gosh. Oh, it was a critical hit. Oh, my God. That's awesome. Okay. Spend this point being defensive. I don't need to kill him. I'm going to wait here. All right. What do we got? Brienne. Yeah. Manus. Wrongdoer. That's funny. Okay. Kira, why don't you go right up here and do this. Yep, just like that. You're in a point back. You're trying hard, aren't you? Okay, so now Xenia can do this. She's got two guys right here close together, so. Been a couple points here, hurting the crap out of them. Oh yeah, baby. Oh my gosh. Yeah, bring the bleed, baby. Excellent. She doesn't earn anything for being engaged, so. need to get Brianna free to do multiple strikes. Harim, why don't you move like this? You're going to spend 2 points and earn 1 back. There you go. Yeah, so let's do... I want Manus to take that guy on. So Alana, you could earn a lot of points next turn by clustering down here around these guys. I don't know if that's a better choice to do. What do we got? And we got Jenna here. Jenna, you do this. Because you're very good at this sort of thing. There you go. Now, do you want to inflict bleed on some people? I think that might be a good idea. Let this rogue up here who thinks he's being crafty, staying away from everybody, take some bleeding. Oh, yeah. Gotta love that. Dredas. Do you want to do anything? Not sure yet. I think the most important, as much as I'd like to get that guy off of there, I think you're going to have to do this. Yep. That's going to have to be it. Oh, wow. That's why I should have engaged him. I should have done that. I was going to taunt him just to keep him from going anywhere. Dang. Okay. Oh, I know what I can do. Okay. I can't do this if I'm engaged, though, right? Can it be used if this unit is engaged in combat? Okay. How many people can I get here? I can't get both of you. I can only get her. That's what I want to do. Yeah, okay. That's nice. Then what she's going to do is take a sidestep here and poke. Okay. That's going to be done. Crit him. Oh, not quite. Still not getting in there. Now, Brianna, can you whack both of these guys? Yep. So it's a matter of... Okay, let's do that. Because you're going to kill that guy. That's what I wanted you to do. Not sure what the best choice is here for you on anything else. You know what? Move up here and taunt this guy so he can't go doing his rogue stuff everywhere else. Let's do that. Yeah, now you got a chance to do something. Tell you what, though. I want this guy to run straight in here and go over that thing. That's what I want to have happen. So, you've gone. Yeah, it's really up to you. You got to do something. Okay. I'm going to put you over here. Now, you can get all three of these guys. It's going to be a lot of attacks. This guy I wanted to kind of keep engaged, though. So let's just do these two bozos. Okay, nice. Now you're going to be able to do this hokey pokey. And then where else could you move to? Nowhere that's necessary. Now what do you got? This guy's going to come up here. Surrounded. Well, I guess you're not going to get to do your hokey pokey, are you? Because I got what? You're the last character who gets to move? Okay. Well, I can do this. I can do this. Alright. Save the point. He's going to come in. Slam. Yeah, and he's still going to hit it. He's going to get a whack-ass, but he gets stabbed. Nice. Alright, new round is starting. Now, this person is not engaged, so... I think this might be the best course of action, though. If I do this, I can hit both you guys. Yeah. That's what I wanted. And now I can move a little bit and do this. Oh my gosh. That was nice. I can spend a point and taunt this fool. So now he has to fight and he's weakened. Yeah, he's engaged. That's nice. Okay. Next. I don't want Kira to get the heck smacked out of her, so... So let's do this. Come on now. That engages, lets him spend a point. Oh, that was a crunch. Okay. He's gonna shoot. That's what I was worried about. Dang it. Oh my gosh, you're hurting her. I don't like that. At least he's gone now. Okay. This guy, we gotta take care of him before he hurts somebody. Gideon, race around here and engage this guy. Okay, that's nice. What's his strength? Wrongdoer. His strength is 20. This guy's got a big sword, and I think he's got a big attack. So let's just kill him. Let's kill this person. There we go. That's the end of that story. Put this person up here. Riposte, you're dead. I like that. Alright. Jenna, you are the assassin. You're a very good one. Let's do this. Oh, well, that was marvelous. Poke. Okay. Another kill earns you points. Are they convinced that this is a bad idea now yet? No. Okay. I'm gonna have you run over here. Because you got this thing. Guaranteed critical hit is kind of nice. Oh my gosh. Came in like a wrecking ball. Yeah. Yeah, I'll let them flee because we're kind of injured here. Oh my gosh, that was awesome. Heal all. Repair all. Okay. What now? Old custom post. The chest is adorned with a vermilion eye, the symbol of the Inquisition. Yeah, so we're still gonna do it. There's one. There's two. And we're so lucky. We're lucky today on that. The chest is adorned with $1,000,009. We get embroidered handkerchief. It's a backpack accessory. It has a chance that the stolen item may not be considered as stolen. Oh my gosh. Okay. Who's my thief? Was it you, Traders? Yes, it's a back bar of soap. Reduces suspicion gained during theft. I like this though. I'll run with that. What else do we have here? Hemp. And anything else? There's the, what's this? And oh, we'll take the rat stew. I don't think there's anything else in here. Oh, there's that. Inspect. Stuff up top. Nothing. Okay. Those bandits are down. Down for the count. Who are these fools? Oh no, those are real bandits right there. Okay. Those are the bandits. They've got the skull above them. Okay. One more fight. It's going to be a little bit longer episode. Thought it was going to be done, but that's not the case. There's 9 of these guys. How fast can we kill them? Okay. Here we go. These guys are close. So give me Xenia and Brian. You're not going to be over there by yourself, buddy. Okay, I need one of you. Xenia over here. Old Geared, you can rush up and take that poacher. You got that marauder there. Pete, you're there. I want you to... You're at 20. You're not the strong one. Jadruk is... Jadruk and him switch places. You go there. You're going to rush up and get him. Alana. Kira. Kira, you're going to want to be over here getting ready to shoot all these people with Manus. Oh, Gid, go like this. Oh, no. You got to rush in there. That's right. Is it closer there or there? I think it might be there. Okay. Jenna, Manus, Jadruk for the throw. Dratus over here. Harim. You should be... Yeah, that works. Moff Gideon. Okay, Brianna, you can run up in there and do that. Pete. Let's do it then. See how quickly we can make mincemeat of these guys. Okay. You're going to earn a point. You're going to do some defense. This person is going to run up before they can shoot anybody. Yeah, you can do that, but now you've taken your turn, so. Olgierd, rush in here. Get this loser. Get the loser. There you go. Use that point for defense because you're going to be vulnerable. Now, Xenia. Yeah, I don't want you to do anything quite yet. Manus. What's the range on this? Not far. Kira. Stand right up here next to your teammate. Maybe right in front of him even. Like that. The weak punch gets you fully whacked right there. Okay. Xenia's still gonna kind of wait on you. Manus. Gonna engage this punk here because he's a little rogue who's gonna want to cause problems. Yeah, take that. who else doing what here? I got an idea. Harim. There you go, buddy. Where is Alana? Yeah, come over here. Right here in this group of people. Get that. Toss this right there on that guy, make him bleed. There we go. It's the weak punch. Now, you can go engage this guy. And in case Marauder Boy here turns around, be defensive. Stab. Oh, you're going to run right over here. Oh, look at you. You ran right over here in the open. Well, Jadruk, my friend. Oh, that's just gnarly. And then you can go over here and crush him with this. Guaranteed critical hit. That's an awesome weapon. I love it. Head over in this direction. Oh, good for you. You got out of range of that danger there. Nice work. You're not a complete dunce then. Well, Jenna can do some stuff to you. I'm not sure that's the wisest play here. Dredes. I got Brianna here. Still kind of waiting for her to do something. Move over here. Yep. This is what we're going to do. Hopefully he'll come over close to us. So next turn, we can smack him. What do you want to do, sister? Just get behind him and stab him? What's this one? Target triggered when this unit attacks an engaged enemy from behind. That's not working because I'm not behind, so I'm just gonna stab. And then I might just use a point to get away. Okay. And then get over here on this person. Lots of killing going on there. That's very nice. Now, I still have some room left, don't I? I can get these two guys bleeding. If I wanted to do something like this. I need to go a little closer, wouldn't I? Well, do that. Okay. End that turn. Yep, right over there. That's what I wanted. Excellent. Okay. Well. I like that. You're engaged, so just leave him there. What are you going to do? You're going to run over here to my rogue? Okay. Atreides is going to poke this one. Then run over in this direction. What are you going to do? Come in. Oh, yeah. No critical hit, but... Xenia, warrior princess. Oh, I can't quite get what I wanted. I was hoping I can get far enough over there to do that. Hold on, I can. I gotta move you first, apparently. So let's do you right here. Okay, that was nice. Dropped him. Let's just end that turn. Now you can get over here. Two strikes. Now you can do another solid hit on this loser. Oh, nice. Those axes are making it happen. Who else is left? Just these goons over here? Okay. Okay, I'll let them flee. They can take off. Loot all. Repair all. Okay, so that really is it for the bandits. The bandit tower, wherever it was at, will be a thing that we can take down. So we are gonna make our way over to this last story element. Gotta go across this bridge down to the right. Okay. Down south. At least get ourselves in position to do it for next episode. So it's been entertaining. Once again, love this game. It's just a lot of fun. While we're here at Wartales, let's just sell a bunch of stuff too. Blacksmith. My friend.
There were two of us working here until Count Lahart enlisted my cousin in his army. I haven't heard from Clay since.
Well, that sounds just terrible. Okay. The Raider's bow. Kira's bow is better than that, isn't it? Yeah, okay. It is. You can get rid of that. You can get rid of this, even though we made it. It's really nice to have, but we have a way better weapon than that now. And then let's see if we can make something. Okay, what do we need? We know that Gideon doesn't have the armor that everybody else does for a swordsmaster. So it'd be great to get her swordsmaster. And it would also be great to get Alana this thing over here, the ghost jacket. So, ghost jacket, or what? It's medium armor for her, isn't it? This is medium armor. Yep. Okay. So let's see what we can do. Down here at the bottom, we can make medium armor, ghost brigandine, or we can make 3 padded jackets. If I made 2 padded jackets, I could give one to Alana and one to Kira. Yeah, let's do that. Oh no, I can't. Never mind. Ghost jacket. I'm thinking ghost. So 1 ghost to the other ghost. Okay, let's do this then. I'm gonna forge this. Dang it. All right. 3 out of 4. Oh, it's still got 3 slots. That's awesome. So now the question is what? Let's see. The layers. So the defender's reinforced layer does what? Armor +3. The warrior's defense enforced layer does strength. And the bard's does critical hit, right? Which is really nice. Strength and armor. That's the one we'd like to have. What do we need for that? White leather. Uh-oh. So strength or defense? If we made 3 of these, that's +6 strength. That's pretty nice. I think I'd rather have that. Let's do that. Yeah. Okay, let's do that. So, Gideon, you've been neglected for a while, but here we go. You're at 73 with those, which is very nice. And then we can take these, add it. And that's going to up your strength into the 26 range, which is nice and respectable. And the Corporal's Rondel. Okay, let's take a look at what other people are using, because Old Geared, I think, has... That's a 14. A Targe is a 14. And this is guard of 14 and an armor of 12. So it's pretty good. Because to build new ones of those would cost me something too, wouldn't it? What are my options? Polearm bow. Armor layers, offhand. The Taj and the reinforced buckler is, yeah, so it's not any better. So there's no sense trying to do that. Okay. What's the ghostly bow? Dexterity plus 12. Isn't that what she's using? No, she's using a war bow, which is dexterity 12 and has volley of arrows, which is really nice. So there we go. Well, folks, what do you think about that? It's been a fun time. It has been a good time. We're going to head on south here and go to this last and just get down there. Yep, we're going to be tired. All right, everybody, thanks for watching. As usual, Wartales, it's been a lot of fun. I enjoy this game. I hope the people who are out there playing it are enjoying it as well. I've had such a blast with it. I'm still enjoying the heck out of it. It's just very relaxing and very fun. So if you dig it, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Leave your questions and comments down below. Subscribe to my Patreon. It's in the description below. I have some news coming up about the Patreon soon. There's going to be some fun stuff. So I will see you all next time. And until then, happy gaming, everyone.